Hey, welcome. Welcome to the Personal Development Unplugged podcast with me, Paul, where we are going to dive deeper into serious subjects, but in a way that's hopefully serious but funly serious, because changing can be fun. And that's why I've said come and play for a change. And this is just like the seed I'm sowing that I want to drop inside you. And then we can nurture it, water it, feed it, and let it grow into the special person that you are. And one of the subjects I want to talk about, or will be talking about, is the thought. And it may be just me, but there's a thought that we have, which is a sort of belief, isn't it? Thinking you've got no one. Thinking you got no one. What a belief to have. What a belief to have. How's that working for you? Because, you're right. You are right. You've got no one. What? Why are you saying that? I thought this was, I know what you're thinking now. I thought you were going to try to make things better, Paul. Help me change. But the thing is, if it's a belief, and a belief of, with an identity bit, there's a little bit of I in there. I've got no one. And there'll be a belief below that, giving you the reason why you've got no one, which you're going to believe. Well, if you believe that, then you're right. Because that's what you believe. But beliefs can be changed. Every belief can be changed. Every core belief can be changed if it's right to do so. Because some of them no longer serve us. They were okay in the beginning, but they're no longer any good. So we're going to get rid of them, because that's what we do here. You see, every issue that we have is only happening to you. Or every issue that's happening to me is only happening to me. You see, everyone else is fucking fine, aren't they? You see them wandering around, they're fine. That's a load of bollocks, isn't it? And I'm sorry I'm swearing, because I do swear. I hope it's not offensive. It's just me being a little bit, passionate. It's my passionate way of speaking. Which is a load of bollocks. No, it isn't. It isn't. But the thing is, we're saying we do feel that it's only us, isn't it? Only us. We've got no one, because it's only affecting me. I know I feel that when I've gone through either dark stages in my life or even mild stages. Something happens, you go, it's only me. And I'm going to talk deeper about that in the longer podcast, why it's only happening to you, or it feels that way. And this is the beginning. As I said, the seed, I'm going to keep sowing these seeds. The seeds of our dives, I call them dives, but exploring issues that can be so destructive. They're destructive to ourselves and the people around us. And I know we don't want that. We don't want that. If you were to really go inside and explore, I know you don't want that for anybody else. And I know if you were really honest, you don't want it for yourself. And the thing about this is, I ask myself the question, okay, Cluffy, so are you an expert in all of this? All of these bloody issues? And my honest answer was, fuck no, of course I'm not. I haven't experienced all the issues firsthand. I've experienced some, and I've got out of them, and I'm going to teach you how I did it, but the thing is, I have a belief. You see, I have helped others let go of so many issues that I haven't experienced. You see, that's not empathy, you see. because I don't need to know how you feel. No, we've talked about it before. It's all about compassion. I want to know how you do what you do, how you want to be, and how I can help you make that change. That's where I come from. And I've done it so many times because I believe everything that we do is just a behaviour. Now, that's common bloody sense, isn't it? I'm doing something, it's a behaviour. But we don't think of our issues as behaviours. I even think as a belief as a behaviour. And some of them can be really supportive. And some of them can be just shit. But they're shit for a reason. And that's what we're going to dive deeply into and then find different ways of doing this behaviour. Honouring our unconscious mind. Yeah, I'll do lots of processes. Maybe a little bit of hypnosis. So come with me and play for a change. Because everything is a behaviour. Every compulsion is a behaviour. Every addiction, to me, my belief, is a behaviour. And every behaviour can change. We can change our behaviours easy. Sometimes it takes a little bit of effort. But the principles are simple. Because in simplicity, guess what? There's genius. And you make things complicated, they just get bloody complicated. And I can't do complicated. I want to do simple, effective ways to help you change. So that's where we're going. Look for the next longer podcast because it's a real good one. It's going to be a good one. I haven't recorded it yet. I know it's going to be a good one because that's why I jumped in here. Look at the way I'm dressed. Because I just wanted to get on and explain to you where I'm going. And I want you to come with me. Now, I know you may be saying, I'm fine. I'm fine. We all say that, by the way. We all say we're fine, even when we're not. So, but the thing is, sometimes we are fine. And then sometimes we're not. And so by listening to this and joining me in the processes, they'll help you in the future. You'll know to come back. But even on little issues, we're going to talk about serious stuff that they're serious in the way they affect our lives seriously. As we said, the consequences of carrying on like this, we hurt other people, hurt ourselves. We don't want that. But the process can be used for all manner of different things. So it could be a small issue that you're anxious about. Have a little touch of fear. We can still use the same process because the process is just the process for changing a behaviour. And you see, I don't worry how big the behaviour is, as it were, how big this issue is, because we can bring it down to its basics in its simplest form and then make the simplest change, which then blows it out the water and creates a life that we all deserve. I hope this makes sense. I hope you will come and play with me for a change. You'll come and sit down for a change. It's not magic, but it's fucking magical. That's a change. I'm sorry, I'm swearing far too much. Am I? If it offends you, let me know. Feedback at personaldevelopmentunplugged.com. If there's something that you're suffering and it's an issue that you want to change, let me know, because I'd rather deal with that sooner rather than later. I don't want to just come up with it haphazardly. I want to deal with the things that you want to have dealt with. So let me know. Same email address. They're all the same. They all come to me because there's no other bugger here. It's only me. So please do that and come and experience change. Because then you begin to enjoy every heartbeat. And guess what? Your unconscious mind will start to surprise you to feel happy for no reason. And that is a wonderful concept. To feel happy for no bloody reason when you're wandering around in your day. So come and play and share with everybody you can, because we all need a little bit of help some days. And that's days with a D-A-Z-E, days. Enjoy every heartbeat. Subscribe, by the way. press subscribe because you'll get these. I don't want to miss one. Don't want to miss one. And have more fun than you can stand, as I said. So go fly. And I'll see you in the longer podcast. And every other one. Bye-bye now.
This is Personal Development Unplugged with Paul Clough.
In simplicity, there is genius.
In simplicity, there is genius.